Christmas came around and that happened, but then, you know, we also got some bad news that we never touched base on this channel. Hey fam, Sarah here.
And Aaron.
Welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to be doing a quick little 2020 recap because why not? It was a heck of a year and not a lot of people were happy with it.
Was anyone happy with it? Well,
I don't know, because I still think
there are some silver linings.
I still think that there were some good things. That's why we're going to recap it, because I think when you look back you can at least see where you are, and despite the fact that there were a lot of you know, and it's still currently going, we still have to stop and see the good in it. We're gonna just do like a quick 2020 recap, starting from like January, going throughout the year. January as in New Year's, because we didn't get to spend New Year's with anyone this year, with our extended family.
No one.
Our extended family aside from ourselves. New Year's last year was a great time because we got to spend time with our family.
Yeah, we were with
right.
Yeah.
We were with my family, and we were ringing the New Year together. We're watching the New Year's Eve party in New York City.
The ball drop, yeah.
Oh, in the same year, we were thinking about selling our house right before that. We weren't really like, you know, the market was pretty hot, and something that didn't end up happening. But it was neither a good or a bad thing, because we still have our home and we enjoy our home. But it was just kind of like capitalizing on the market if it worked out, but it didn't. So it's not one of those things that's like you're down in the dumps about it, because
that's right. Yeah.
Then we celebrated our anniversary, and I mean that was still kind of low key. I don't know. We don't generally do a lot.
No, we don't.
I was saying that we're simple people, but I still think we should do something to celebrate the next
trip
maybe
to
this one.
Trip to Hawaii.
Yes, with a trip to Hawaii. February came around. We heard about the pandemic in February, and then it came here in March.
Yeah. Oh, my mom had a heart attack in February.
Was it the same year? No, it wasn't the same year.
It was, yeah. You forgot?
I thought it was the year before.
No, it was last year.
Oh wow, that was tough news to handle throughout that time frame. And you know, she's good now and better.
She's getting better. But I think that's in the back of her mind that she had a heart attack in February. Yeah. Right now. And
then it just so happens that this craziness just came out of nowhere right after that.
Yeah. I know. It feels a long time, right?
Yeah, the time.
That's what I'm saying. Like it feels like, it doesn't feel like a year ago. It feels like a lot longer than a year ago.
Oh my gosh. So then after all that happened, March came around, and then I told you guys I was pregnant. Well, I found out I was pregnant, then I told you guys.
Yes, you told us. Right when after we went into lockdown. Exciting news.
It was exciting and scary at the same time, because with all that was happening, it was, I guess it was at the beginning cusp, and I think we didn't grasp how big this thing would be, how out of control it would be at that point. But then as, you know, my pregnancy progressed, it was like, oh, okay, now there's a little fear. I wasn't honestly really scared about it. I've always, like I told Aaron, I just prayed, and that's all I could do. Other people would ask about my thoughts on, if I feared, you know, having a baby during this time, and I just said, like, it is what it is. Like, in fact, it's not even it is what it is. It was really like, it was planned. We were TTCing, and we actually spoke about it and decided, trying to figure out if we wanted to continue on that journey or take a pause. And it's so funny, it was like right when we were saying perhaps we should take a pause is when it happened. Right,
I remember that. Yeah, that was kind of strange. We had a video, we just did that.
Yeah. April was another like pregnancy, because that's when I found out that my sister was expecting. So that was actually great news. The sad part is, with the whole pandemic, we couldn't do anything. It's not like we could have taken like sister pregnant pics, or you know, do anything. It was, or have like the shower we wanted for her, or even for me, like doing anything that I want. You know what I mean? It was just kind of the whole pandemic kind of ruined like that in a sense, but honestly with life, you just never know what it's going to throw at you, and you kind of have to take it in strides. So that was great news, learning that she was expecting similarly to me. And I guess we kind of conversed throughout our pregnancy, you know, but it's not the same as if we could have, I don't know, met up and stuff like that. So then came June. We're halfway through the year. I think maybe right before June that make me the honor roll, so that was also good news. Yeah,
that was good. She finished her first year of you know, outside of homeschool, right?
Yeah, that's exactly. She finished her first year, and they came out of class early. They came out in March, right?
March break, yeah.
Oh my gosh, yeah, they came out in March and they never went back to school. I totally forgot about it. It was like a blessing in disguise, I want to say, because she was homeschooled for the longest time. Then we sent her to school, and I wasn't too keen on how everything was going there, anyways. And then her having to come, like, be at home in a sense was, I think it was a little bit more helpful in terms of helping to direct her towards her goals.
Right, yeah, I think so, yeah, to have her
though it's not easy. That's like the parenting aspect, but with also being a friend to your kid, you feel for them, because they're kind of here and they're kind of isolated and they don't get to be around their friends with all that's going on too. Yeah. So it's, yeah. But we're very thankful. God's blessed us with a large family, and there's a lot of us to keep each other entertained. Like, we're not bored by any means.
No, it doesn't feel that different.
No.
From, you know, but that's because
there's a lot of
us. Yeah. The only difference is we don't get to visit family, and we don't get to go shopping anywhere specific.
Yeah. Like, I don't have it all in exact order, but we learned that we were having a boy. That was big news.
That was big news, yeah.
That was big news.
What was that? In May or June?
Yeah, somewhere around there. When I did the sneak peek test.
You did the sneak peek, right? I want to say you did the sneak peek in like May.
Yes, and that's what I have here. I said it.
I think it was May.
I said May.
And then you thought you didn't trust the test, so you went and did a 3D ultrasound in May.
Can anyone wrong me?
That was in May as well.
Can anyone wrong me?
No, of course not.
Oh, exactly.
That was in May.
And if you had the opportunity to go test too, would you? Or would you have believed it?
Sure, yeah. No, I mean, you want to know.
No, but
sure.
Would you have you believed it right away? What made you believe it so?
Because I felt like you did the test really well. Like you did, you know, kept things really, you know, sanitary and sterile.
The only thing I didn't keep well was the fact that you were in the room. They say that you're not supposed to be in the room, you or a male dog. Or a male boy.
I know.
So that's what threw me off big time. But we found out we were having a boy. Yay! That was big news. And that was so exciting. Though I didn't buy it until I was like 30 weeks pregnant.
Because I remember you did the reveal after the sneak peek.
Yes. So we did a sneak peek for the reveal, and then we ended up going to do the 3D ultrasound. I did a 3D ultrasound to confirm, and they confirmed boy parts. I even saw the boy parts, but I still doubted because...
You did. You did, yeah.
Oh my gosh, our little boy. They invaded his privacy and showed his parts when he was like 14 weeks.
You asked them to.
At it I never told you this, but in secret, I would always, like, every now and again I'd go back to it and I'd look, I'm like, is it?
You're so funny.
Like,
I didn't know that.
Is it? Is the boy?
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Just believe, okay? That's what it was. Okay, so, and then somewhere along the year we had Thanksgiving. That went on as usual. So this year we also had Thanksgiving. That's a memory that we recall from 2020. We actually got to do that this year. And the reason why we were even allowed to do it was because the first wave of the pandemic came, and then for some reason or another we thought it was dying down, right?
It did die down, yeah.
It did die down.
It did die down a lot, yeah.
And then all of a sudden there's wave 2 now. But when it died down, we were able to go spend Thanksgiving with our family, with my family. That was really good. Your sister also came. Your sister also came to visit.
Yeah, she came in to visit in August.
So
she spent a week, almost a week.
So that's what I mean. There's like so many good things that happen. Like when you look back, and
birthdays.
Yeah. We had a nice didn't we have a picnic?
In August, in August.
And then I graduated. That was a big one.
You graduated. That's
oh my gosh,
one.
That's the guys. I could cry all over again. You forgot?
I forgot that it was.
I've been in school for like 10 years.
I forgot that it happened. You know, in 2020.
I'm trying to tell you, there's a lot that happened. If you guys don't know, I've been in school for literally like 9-10 years trying to get this degree done, and honestly, it's one of the hardest things that I've ever done, because it is hard to pursue school while you are a mom, a wife, taking care of, you know, who homeschools and trying to run a channel and all that stuff. I know you guys know this, and just trying to maintain real life. So my studies, I couldn't study like a normal university student going to school with, how many classes do you typically have? 4?
5.
I don't think I've ever taken 5 altogether, but the highest course load I've had, I've tried to take pretty much the same, 4.
I think you took 4.
And that was a lot.
That is a lot. Yep.
So, and then I've had to have breaks in between. Sometimes when it wasn't financially feasible, other times when it wasn't convenient or conducive to the family, and just at times when it wasn't conducive to my own personal self. Like I was experiencing burnout, and I just needed a break. So just to be at the finish line, like I just never thought that day would come, and it came, and I'm so happy. And it came during the pandemic. Like who would have thought? I'm just so happy that it came and went, and now I can actually just raise my kids and not have to worry about doing school in the background. Though I still want to pursue some, you know, I still want to pursue my education further. That's what's up here. We'll see what happens when I get there.
But you got your bachelor's degree. That's good.
Yeah, and I ranted on that whole time. Some of you guys don't know. I took psychology. That's what I majored in. Someone thought I took nursing. Wow.
That would have been like, because you had a lot of practical in that.
Yes, that's what. And the thing is, that's what I originally wanted to do.
I remember.
I've always wanted to be a nurse ever since I was a little kid. But then I got deterred by it because of just what something's
a little thing in the middle of your lip there. You got it? That's right there.
So anyways, I wanted to be a nurse ever since I was a kid, but because of the hours and stuff, I got deterred by it because I wanted to be available to my kids.
Yeah, because you'd have to be committed, you know, to just shift work like 3 times a week, right?
As far as I know.
It's like a continental shift work, right?
And there's public health too that do work like I think traditional 8 to 4 or 9 to 5, but I know that a lot, those positions fill up really fast. Like the chances of you getting one is slim to none. Lots of other festivities occurred that I'm skipping between, with Mick's birthday, Charlotte's birthday. Just lots of birthdays happened. There's also honestly, there was lots of enjoyment with like just shopping for a boy. It was also new. It was actually kind of stressful at times because I was like, oh my gosh, like that was like a whole adventure on a whole. So while this whole thing is happening, there are other adventures that are taking place, like shopping.
Zavi was born.
Yeah, and then Zavi was born.
That's
Yay. Right. And then Christmas came around. I don't know.
It's pretty chill.
It was very chill because we didn't get to spend any time with family, and it was quiet. It was quiet.
You know what though? It felt like we were still like doing things all the time. Because I mean, I was trying to do a puzzle, and it took forever to do a puzzle because I felt like we were always doing other things.
That's true. You know what? We find ways to still enjoy ourselves. We spent time together, and it was, and we had I had a newborn.
Well, we had a newborn, yeah. So that you know, it's demanding.
Yeah. Christmas came around, and that happened. But then, you know, we also got some bad news that we never touched base on this channel. And before I have Aaron tell you what it is, I just want to explain that we didn't touch base on the channel because I wanted to make sure it was the appropriate time. It wasn't my thing to tell. And I think we can do a separate video on it because, you know, just touching base on your feelings and stuff. But, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I lost my dad a few days before Christmas. Actually, on Zoe's birthday.
On Zoe's birthday.
Yeah,
So, like, you know, in the midst of it all, we try to continue and try to be happy, but there's still the sorrow in the background, and we didn't, like I said, we share what we want to share, but there's also a timing behind it. Like it was, you know, Aaron lost his dad, and he took that really hard, and it wasn't my place to tell. Like I also didn't want to bombard him with the camera to be like, here, let's like, film this. Like that's not, it's not us. It's not what we do, and it's not what I do. And so it just wasn't appropriate. And now we're sharing that with you. So we'll touch base on that in a separate video where Aaron can touch base a little bit more on his feelings. I feel like he's still trying to come to terms with things and trying to, you know, because it's still very fresh. We're in January, and
it's just been a month.
It's literally been not even a month. So now it's been, I guess, now it's literally just been a month. The pandemic took place, but we got to see your sister. We got to have Thanksgiving. We found out we were pregnant. We were having a
it was a lot.
We found out we were having a baby boy. Our children were doing great in school. We still had Thanksgiving with our family. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much our 2020. As you can see, there are a lot of highlights. There are a lot of great things that still occurred in the midst of all that's going on. But there are definitely some downsides to it as well. And and it's just, to be fair, the year, there were so many good things throughout the whole year, really. And then for the year to end the way it did, it was like totally unexpected. But you know, it was
bittersweet for sure.
It was definitely bittersweet. But like I said, we'll touch base on it further. Thank you so much for tuning in to us recapping our 2020, the year 2020. And I think we're gonna do a video talking about like what we plan on doing for the channel in 2021. We're here, but bear with us, guys. Like, we have a newborn, so we're just trying to go with, you know, trying to get things together. But there should be a video letting you guys know what the plans are for the channel, what to expect on the channel this year, and maybe just like a new timing, new schedule. You guys leave a comment down below and let me know, what do you think is a perfect time for posting, and just to throw some ideas out there.
It's a good question.
Yeah. So until next time, guys, don't forget to leave a comment down below. Hit the subscribe button as well as the like button, and
that's right.
So backwards.
That's right.
So
subscribe if you're new, guys. Hit the like button for this video if you like it. If you didn't like it, hit the thumbs down button. It's up to you.
Don't be telling people that.
Why?
What's wrong with
If you didn't like it, I want you to be honest. Right? That's important. Right?
Lord.
This is new year.
I'm keeping this in.
And hit the notification if you want to see more of these videos, guys.
Yeah.
Let us know if you really like these videos that Sarah and I sit down on and we chat about stuff. That's right. So until next time, guys, peace. Love y'all.
Much love.